All right, so let's talk about the story of Gary. Gary exemplifies our first strategy, and that is because our first strategy is the gap year. So, what is it? The gap year is a case of you taking a year or, 6 months or 18 months, as was the case for Gary, to test out retirement with the intention of going back to work at the end of that time frame. So, in Gary's case, what it looked like was this. He owns a stonemasonry company, and actually, the reason I met him originally was because he was coming out to quote my driveway. And he was telling me about his life, where he had taken, after decades of working for himself and a few employees under him and doing great masonry work around the area, he had taken the time off. He had decided, you know what, I'm just done, I'm going to retire. And he gave the business to his son and started pouring a coffee in the morning, walking out on his porch, listening to the birds and staring off into the distance. And he found out he was bored. He did that for, again, about a year and a half before he finally had had enough. And at the same time, he figured, you know what, a little extra income sure would be helpful too. So in his case, although it was unintentional, he exemplified the gap year strategy. He took some time off, he tried out retirement, and then he jumped back in and went back to work with his son. And now he works not quite as heavy a schedule, but he works in the same business that he's done all his life. He's able to continue to maintain his skills, which are helpful not only around the home, but also gives him a sense of purpose.